Jamarr, you should already know how this process goes.
Mr. Krabs.
Hello, I like money.
Come on now. So Jamarr Chase talked about the Pro Bowl, his contract extension with the Bengals. And he asked for one simple request. I hope I get what's fair.
All right, Peter, what's going on?
Well, truth be told, Meg wants me to give her a bunch of money so she can go to college. And I guess I'd rather spend that money on alcohol.
Fair is what I deserve. I can't really say everything I want to say. Which, to be honest, is good. Because at the end of the day, you know, I know how the Bengals do their business. And they like to keep everything private and behind the scenes. And that's that. But also, this contract with Chase, I feel like should be very close to done. Like, going into this season, the rumor was they were pretty much done. The star receiver was fine with both the years and the numbers. Problem was the guarantees. So, Chase Camp didn't like the guarantees wouldn't become vested, fully guaranteed, until 2027. They wanted him earlier to protect him from financial risk of serious injury, and so negotiations hit the wall. So all they needed to do left and all they needed to get done was just work out the guaranteed money. Everything else was fine. Now, obviously, after the year Chase had, potentially offensive, player of the year, he's going to get more money, don't get me wrong. Absolutely, he's going to get paid more money. But at the same time, it's kind of one of those situations where I feel like we're very, very close. It's just kind of like, okay, now because of what year you had, plus the going rate, we're going to bump it up a little bit. But really, I feel like it's just getting done this, guaranteed money. Now, there is a extra stipulation in there because now T. Higgins has the same agent as Jamarr Chase. So they're going to work together to get this contract done. And I would assume the Bengals are going to be like, hey, listen, we want to get both of your guys here, but we have to work together as a package deal type of concept. So I'm sure there is some situation there that the Bengals are working with, Chase and T's agent to kind of get done. But I don't really see how this would be a crazy, insane back and forth as much as it has been the last 2 years. Because this is not like this is a brand new negotiation talks. This is we've been doing this now for 2+ years. We were very close to start the season last year. Let's just kind of get the ball across the court here, right? Let's get the ball across the, finish line. And we can move on to the T. Higgins situation, especially because it's February 1st. Like, bro, we got a month before free agency. And again, they have to negotiate not only with T, not only with Chase, but Trey wants a new contract, or he wants an extension to his contract. Then you got BJ Hill, Mike Hilton, Mike Gesicki. You got all these other guys as well. And you got a month. And I know that might sound like a long time. It's not. It is not. That is a very, very short period of time. When you got the combine in there, you got, pro days, you got people, the Senior Bowl, you got so much content that people have to focus on in the front office and the Bengals that a month negotiation with said 5 players, let alone Joseph Asai, Cam Sample, etc., that's easier said than done. So they need to get some of these deals done lickety split. We don't have time to go back and forth and, well, maybe we should do this price. Maybe we should do no. Like, this needs to get, okay, we need to see, because the biggest thing here is once Chase gets paid. The reason why Chase, by the way, is the priority here. I know it's like, well, he's still on contract for a year, and I get that, right? The problem is he's going to dictate how much money we have left in our cap. So once we get done Chase's contract, we then can go back and say, okay, this is how much we have. We have a amount left. Now, when we get done Chase, the idea is we work with Chase and T at the same time So it's like two birds, one stone here, right? We get down to both of those guys, and then we say, okay, now we have this amount left. And then we can kind of truly start the offseason. You're not starting the offseason until this contract's done. That's why a lot of people wanted this contract done before last season. Because the idea was, okay, once you get this contract done, you're over the hurdle. You're over the finish line. Now you can actually get into the real offseason. Because in reality, this T. Higgins and Chase situation, this contract situation, this is something that needed to be done already. But because we're kind of pushing it, it needs to get done now. And I was hoping we get done in January. I know it wasn't going to happen because that's just, I mean, listen, these contract situations are insane. And I feel like T joining the Jamarr Chase's agent side doesn't delay the process, but it definitely pushes it in some capacity because, again, it's a new elephant in the room now. You now have to kind of look at that factor as well. So it's a back and forth, okay? It's a back and forth forever, but we just need to get this situation done and over with so we can get into this offseason, and time is running out. Now, here's the best thing for Chase and T. Time running out, it's not bad for them. Time running out is actually bad for the Bengals. The less time the Bengals have to get this done with, the more money T and Chase can request. Because if the Bengals are sitting there saying, okay, well, we got to get this done by March, T and Chase are like, no, we don't. T especially. T is like, hey, listen, you can franchise tag me or you can let me walk and let me hit free agency and I'll go get, paid the biggest money possible. So, and Chase is the same, he's not going to walk, obviously, he's only in contract for a year, but the same concept applies there. Once free agency hits, Stephon Diggs is a free agent. T. Higgins is a free agent. At the end of the day, if you look at it from a negotiation point, from a money business point, Chase does not want T to leave, right? But if T leaves and gets paid from the Cleveland Brownies 35 or 32 a year, which is way overrating his value, okay? Way overrating. But you know how it is. These bad teams will overpay a receiver crazy money because every team's going to be competing for T. Higgins. And if that's the case, Chase is like, hey, I wanted 38 before, but my boy T just got paid for the Browns $33 million, and clearly I'm way better a receiver than him. I'm now 142. I'm 145. Stephon Diggs goes out there. Even though he's old, coming off an injury, he goes out there, he gets paid, 34. He won't. But again, I say he won't, but we already know how it is with bad teams. Bad teams will overpay people insane amount. The Raiders would probably pay Stephon Diggs $34 million, even though they just got rid of Devontae Adams. Because this is how dysfunctional franchises work. They just overpay because they just want someone to fix the problem. So anyway, $34 million, right? Let's say that, hypothetically speaking, happened. Now, Chase is like, ooh, I want way more money. So, if anything, for T and Chase, waiting is always best. Because waiting just means other people get paid. And when other people get paid, that's the argument coming back saying, well, now the price tag went up. Because they got paid. Because they got the extra money. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Peace out.